What's up, everybody? Let me start by telling you a quick story. Won't take more than 2 minutes. I'll even put a timer on it. So, first day in school in my surgery course that I'm doing. For the first 2 years, we work as a unit. We go to classes as a unit. So all the surgical disciplines: neurosurgery, maxillofacial surgery, ENT surgery, cardiothoracic surgery, general surgery, pediatric surgery, plastic surgery, orthopedic surgery. We all go to class as a unit. So the first day of your orientation, we were all of us, I think a number around 60 individuals, and we were to have an orientation done by a member of the faculty. It was to start at 8 a.m. But unfortunately, the member of the faculty had another meeting, so it was pushed forward to, it started at around 9 a.m. Now, the issue I had with that is I also had another shift, because as you guys would know or are about to know, I juggle between work and school. So I had a shift for 10 a.m. on that day, and I really wanted not to be late for my shift. I also didn't want to miss the orientation. So when it started at 9, it went on smoothly, and by 9:30 we were done. So the last bit that we were meant to do was to choose representatives. So we started out by representatives for the specific units. So my specific unit, which is neurosurgery, we got a representative. It wasn't me. At the tail end of it all, a general representative was to be chosen, not from this batch of unit-specific representatives, but not from the rest of the class. And people dragged their feet. I felt like people should have really stepped up. People didn't. So I was there, time ticking away, getting closer to 10. I didn't want to be late for my shift. So what did I do? I just shot my hand up, and I was chosen to be the class representative. And that is one way you can easily become a leader. But that's not the way I'm going to focus on. I'm going to focus on another way. Stay tuned. Let me give credit where it's due. This idea isn't mine. I got it while I was reading for my end of year exams, end of second year exams. I'm just starting my third year. And I was reading Principles of Surgery. So while I was reading for it, the first topic is called Leadership in Surgery. It had a very interesting take on what leadership entails. So according to Schwartz, leadership has levels, 5 levels of leadership. I think the leadership that most people clamor for is the highest level of leadership, executive leader. That's the leader for you. But leadership has levels. And I think for you to be a very proper CEO, a very proper executive leader, you have to have gone through the other levels. And the lowest level is called a highly capable individual. That's the lowest level of leadership. So being a competent individual at whatever level you are playing at, that automatically makes you a leader. You by yourself. You could be the one person who's doing that, but as long as you're a competent individual, you're a leader. That means you could literally go to a gathering that has whatever professionals set up, but if whatever you're doing, if you're competent at whatever you're doing, you're a good leader. So let me just tie this up neatly. I'm taking this car to the mechanic. I'm going to leave it to the mechanic to sort out some issues. This mechanic is my go-to mechanic. I've dealt with many mechanics, but this mechanic knows how to do his job. Not just the technical aspect, even the soft skills. So he's someone whom I consider a leader in that field. If I have any issue car-wise, it's him whom I'll contact. And that just goes to show what I mean by being a very capable leader in terms of the first level of leadership. Just from attending a ward round that puts my capabilities in question, because I was asked a lot of questions by the lecturer, consultant, and I didn't answer a lot of them, so much so that the lecturer deemed it fit not to sign the log, because she'd have given me a low score and opted to have us have the logbook signed once you go for the clinic the next time. So yeah, so being a highly capable individual entails putting in the yards, it entails reading extra, reading correctly, taking note what people want you to know so that you know it well, and it just doesn't come easily. So in as much as it's the first step of being a leader, it's actually the step that has the highest barrier, so to speak. So for you to become a highly capable individual, you have to put in a lot of work before you can now work with other people. That's step 2. And then before you can actually manage those people that are working together, up until you can become the executive that most people want to be. So it's a lot of work that has to be put in. So basically, leadership doesn't come from out of fluke. You need to actively, intently work towards it. And that's what I need to do. That's what I need to do. That's what I will do. I know I am doing a very demanding course that has a lot that has to be done, has a lot of areas that need to be learned, has a lot of skills that need to be garnered, and you just have to put in the hard yards. There's no two way about it. That's the only way you can be a competent individual. That's the only way you can start being a leader. So let me take it away. Oh, by the way, I have already given the mechanic the car. I had to come back with and do this. Hopefully he does the good work that I hope he will do.
The context of this conversation.
Just say it's true, I was the class rep.
Yes, it is true that he was the class rep. He did very well. He was reliable and dependable.